Hey, I'm Molov. Not Molov, not Molotov, Molov. And I main the only exciting or worth playing class in World of Warcraft. Feral. Yes, class. First of all, pardon my French. As you can hear, I'm from the land where fraternity, equality and liberty were born. The crib of a long gone almighty empire and... sorry, I got carried away. I'll make sure to be as clear as possible, but please bear with me on this one. Bear with me. Get it? Okay, so anyway, I've been playing Feral for 10 years, with no pause except 1 year in BFA, because we know BFA is utter shit. I must add that I'm not a huge player of vanilla myself, but what I will try to tell you here, it's how it feels to play Feral. If I add up all the time I've spent on my 3 Ferals, that's 381 days and a half, 31 days and almost 6. That's about 418 days, so a bit over 10,000 hours in 10 years.
Quick maths.
Basically, I'm a feral from the heart, and this is 10 years of feral. Before some sweet changes when Cataclysm ravaged Azeroth, cat form wasn't available before level 20, and you know what that means. It sucked! But after level 20 and around 20 hours of the lamest gameplay, considering all you're waiting for is cat form, you finally unlock the full potential of a true hybrid class. Open cat, bleed, cast a form, put more dots, cast wrath, regen, go again! It's like having a pen with an eraser side that you can also eat.
So rubbery. It's like a little steak.
But in retail, you're a cat since level 8, so you can experience the way of the feral since the beginning, although forget about the hybrid thing. Who cares about class identity anyway? I do, Blizzard. All ferals do.
What have you done to me?
A few tips. Simple. First, pick Tauren, because of that sick holy combo Warstorm Cyclone. Oh, you wanna cyclone this guy but he's gonna kick you? No worries, Warstorm got you covered. Or you have the sweet 5 combo points but oh no! The target is parrying all your attacks! Panic no more. Warstorm is here to let you apply that huge rip and get your instant heal for you, buddy. Then level as any other character because... Remember that class identity? Yeah.
What have you done to me?
PvE can be fun, with the right class. Sure, a boss can have cool mechanics, but after 30 wipes or so, you know exactly what happens and when, and it gets boring. What keeps the fun alive is having a good, interesting character with not a rotation, because that would be unworthy of the way of the feral, but an algorithm. Feral DPS used to be one of the most enjoyable and complicated in the game. Wanna know why? I ready. Take notes. Take love of your bar, don't be cringe bro, but Mangle debuff, watch out, don't let it fall off, it lasts for a minute, thank god. Apply Fairy Fire and then John fucking Madden, but Rake Up, don't let it fall off either, it's 9 seconds. Use Savage Draw buff with combo points, beware it lasts for 34 seconds at most. Build combo points with Shred and don't forget to refresh Mangle and Rake. Use Sacred Fury because you're most likely out of energy by now, Shred takes CC energy out of 100. Now apply Rip at 5 combo points, caution, it only lasts 12 seconds. And now try to keep up at all times Savage Roar with Fairy Fire, Rake and Rip on Mangle on the target. If you manage to keep all that up on the target, you can use your Ferocious Bite. Hey, also, don't forget to pay attention to the boss mechanics. Don't start in that shit, neither in that shit. Do stand in these ones, stack up, spread out. High tech on this side, come back to the boss. It takes either ADHD or high enough IQ to understand Rick and Morty to do all these. But if you managed, I can guarantee that you're a top DPS in your raid. But don't worry if you're not on the opener. Feral DPS ramps up since he builds on dot. And boy, it did ramp up. We start putting bleeds and the DPS keeps going higher and higher. The downside is that our AoE was kind of terrible unless you can use Berserk. Oh, and our hunters could steal your rightful loot, because they also could use poleaxes for some reason. But that was a long time ago. Now, we barely are a shadow of ourselves. Mangle is gone. Fairy Fire is useless in PvE. Savage Roar is no longer useful. We are left with a longer Rip, a longer Rake, and a Ferocious Bite that makes Rip almost infinite. Even Claude that we never used left an empty room in my heart. I mean, at least I can do PvE while watching a movie on my second monitor. Isn't that what everybody else do anyway? With their simple, empty 2 button rotations? The almighty overly complex for DPS is gone, and that was class identity.
What have you done to me?
Oh, and you're also the worst DPS by far, by the way. What they couldn't take away from us, though, is our incredible survivability. We had Backskin that has only 1 minute cooldown, unusable during a stun, instant heals, and when Backskin was removed, we got 2 stacks of survival instincts. We are the most turbo class in the game with sprint. We basically had either an easy way out of an AoE or a CD to tank heavy damage phases. The only way to die is to have your screen turned off or it's a wipe. This is a tough chapter, and it's gonna make a lot of people angry. There is a lot to say, but I don't want this video to be 45 minutes long because, well, I have to finish it before Shadowlands, otherwise I'll never release it. So we are gonna make this short and incisive. Yes, Feral is undoubtedly the most enjoyable class in PvP, until BFA that is, and it's the only expansion where I pushed rating a bit, so I really tried. The hybrid playstyle is definitely unique. The possibilities it offers make it diverse and as fun as a dwarf bowling contest. Damn, that sounds fun. You could go in bare form and tank so much damage, I wonder why we even have CDs. Damage was decent or even really good if you are able to apply bleeds on 2 targets in arena. If your health dropped too low, you had multiple ways to recover, and you could kite with one of the best mobility in the game. Even the best for several years, because we couldn't be snared or rooted. It's like being able to do all positions while maintaining eye contact. Pretty impressive if you ask me. We even had instant cycle for 2 expansions on a holy hell that was broken. Then, the major blow hit. They took away power shifting, putting forms in global cooldown. They acquired the holy grail of mobility. And I don't fucking want to talk about it. This is not a nerf, it's blasphemy. This is now gone. We still have that sweet stealth mechanic to pick our fights on low health targets, so you're not expecting a feral tiger to jump on them and finish them in a bloodshed. And then we die in a 5-second stun if you don't have trinket, but that's not new. Oh no, we are totally not a scuffed rogue with the exact same mechanics. They have no clue at all. We can heal in caster form for about 20% health and then going but we are going back to normal in Shadowlands. A bit. Please Blizzard, I'm begging you. Hey everyone, quick tip on how to win arenas as Feral. Take notes, fast. My best moment as a Feral? Lich King for its silent trees. Yes sir. Back when there was only a really thin line between the ability to take a boss decently and being able to do good damage. With enough precision and through high IQ theory crafting, you could refine your talent tree as to be a solid second tank as well as a moderate DPS, or go all the way in one or the other. I even could self-heal a little bit just in case. Now that's what I call hybrid. That's class identity. You get in a raid as a second tank, and when you're not tanking, you do decent DPS. It's like stealing a wallet and the guy thanks you for that unless you walk away with it. Yeah, too good to be true. With all these highs and lows, as a Feral, I have developed a real love-hate relationship with Blizzard. I mean, the relationship started really good, then came the ugly. But Blizzard also was funny at kind of times. Okay, Blizzard did a few wrong things here and there, but yeah, no, okay, I had what we on Blizzard have become.
Do you guys not have phones?
In the end, Feral is not a spec, it's not a class. It's a lifestyle, and Alamo completely nailed it. People don't see it, but we are so few in the game that when we see another Feral, it becomes personal, and there can only be one true king of the jungle. And such king must also have the looks. I can 100% guarantee you that every single Feral, when they logged in the pre-patch, the very first thing they did is and despite all we've been through, I would do it all over again. and I wouldn't want to play anything else in the world other than you.